What's up YouTube? Welcome to Yelop. Today we're going to be discussing the differences between the three new phones Samsung is releasing in their flagship line, the S21, the S21 Plus, and the S21 Ultra. Let's get to it! Let's start with the display. The S21 has a 6.2-inch display, the S21 Plus has a 6.7-inch display, and the S21 Ultra has a 6.8-inch display. The S21 and S21 Plus have a full HD Plus dynamic AMOLED display with a resolution of 2400 by 1080. The S21 Ultra has a Quad HD Plus dynamic AMOLED with a resolution of 3200 by 1440. The S21 has 421 pixels per inch, the S21 Plus has 394 pixels per inch, and the S21 Ultra has 515 pixels per inch. It's interesting that the S21 has more pixels per inch than the S21 Plus. All three devices have Gorilla Glass Victus. An interesting thing that was brought up by Samsung this past week actually is they debuted a new low-power OLED in the S21 Ultra. What this translates to is 16% less power consumption by the display. Onto the battery. The S21 has a 4000 mAh battery, the S21 Plus has a 4800 mAh battery, and the S21 Ultra has a 5000 mAh battery. The selfie camera. The S21 and S21 Plus both share a 10 megapixel selfie camera. The S21 Ultra has a 40 megapixel selfie camera. The rear camera. The S21, S21 Plus, and S21 Ultra have an 12 megapixel ultra-wide sensor. The S21 and S21 Plus have a 12 megapixel wide-angle camera, with the S21 Ultra having a 108 megapixel wide-angle camera. The S21 and S21 Plus have a 64 megapixel telephoto camera, and the S21 Ultra has two telephoto cameras, both 10 megapixels each, which means it has an extra lens than the other two. On the S21 Ultra, there are two telephoto cameras support different levels of optical zoom. One of them does 3 times optical zoom, and the other one goes up to 10 times optical zoom. The S21 Ultra has a space zoom of 100 times, and the S21 and S21 Plus have space zoom of 30 times. The S21 Ultra also has laser autofocus. That's the extra little module you see in the camera section. All three devices have 8K video recording. Performance. All three devices have a 5 nanometer chip, either the Snapdragon 888 or the Exynos 2100. This varies depending on the region you get the device in. The S21 and S21 Plus have 8 gigs of RAM on the 128GB and 256GB variants. The S21 Ultra has 12GB of RAM on the 128 and 256GB variants, and 16GB of RAM on the 512GB variant. Connectivity. What I found interesting when I looked into this was that the S21, S21 Plus, and the S21 Ultra actually have different Wi-Fi download and upload speeds. So the S21 and S21 Plus have 1.2 gigabytes per second upload and download speed over Wi-Fi, but the S21 Ultra has up to 2.4 gigabytes download and upload speed over Wi-Fi. In terms of Bluetooth, the S21 and S21 Plus have Bluetooth 5.0, and the S21 Ultra has Bluetooth 5.2, which means it has a newer technology in terms of Bluetooth Low Energy. All three devices are IP68 rated. It should also be noted that the S21 Ultra is the only device that will support the S Pen. And that's it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you.